Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday morning. I'm going to do a live upload. This is George, my friend. I would like to get a few more. You know, I just came up. My friend George, excuse the language, said the police have been fucking with us every day. That's George's language, not mine. I'm going to go talk to the police in a minute about an incident that took place here. What was the day they made me pick up the cigarettes, George? Friday. I'm glad I have a witness. See this little... I'm going to go speak to the police, but I'm going to upload this video first. Because it's possible that they've been building a case to shoot me. And I'm going to tell you why. About a week ago... how long have I been coming up to the park, George? Maybe a month now?
A month?
I used to not come to the park. And one day I dropped off one of the guys. This is a nice park. My daughter used to be a lifeguard right there. Police department's there. I'm going to go over there in about 10 minutes, and I need to get some documents for that. For about a month I've been coming up here in the afternoon, about 2 o'clock to 4 or so. I fed the guys one day. I brought some chicken. Is that correct, George?
Yes.
I come here to do ministry. And then, as I started coming, I parked right over here. And they parked next to my vehicle, which is okay. Then for a few days, I found it interesting when I pulled up just now. I haven't been here since, I guess, Friday or Thursday, and it's Sunday morning. But they come up, and the other 1 week, they pulled into the grass, right, all the way up, sort of like they had a shooting situation. And even the guys, there was a bunch of guys here, and they said, what are they pulling on the grass for? They do that to intimidate, to see if somebody runs, and maybe they can shoot and murder that person. That's why they do that. Of course, I sat here still, and then they walked up. They had something about, did somebody go knock on the door or something like that. That's fine. So, they've been doing that ever since I've been coming. And they usually park right next to my vehicle right over there. So then, Thursday or Friday, I forget which day it was the last day I was here. They pulled up in force, and there were 4 officers right here. I'm going to go speak to the main guy, the other main officer that spoke with me. And he asked me if I was drinking. I told him no, I was sober for 4 years now. Also, last week, I won't mention the name, one of the ladies that comes up here told me, John, an officer told me that you carry a gun, which is a lie. You should not ever lie. You break the commandments when you lie. But I don't carry a gun. But why would they have told that to one of my friends? And then pull up like that? Well, they could later say we had to shoot John because we already told everybody that John carries a gun, which is a lie. Don't break the commandments of God. Well, the last time I was here, I wasn't going to make a video on this. But I got to upload this before I go do the interview with them and request why they came here. Because what they did was came here, and I do smoke, and they said, pick up all the cigarette butts. One of the guys, one of my friends, he took off. The officer said he will arrest him unless he leaves. Then the other said, the one officer said, we can arrest you on criminal trespass. Understand, I'm in a public park. Now, I picked up a lot of butts. Didn't I pick up a lot of cigarette butts, George?
Yes.
All of us did. Some of the people didn't, but George and me and Clara picked up butts. I actually was okay with that. And then when we picked up most of the cigarette butts, the officers, we sat down, and the officers that were standing right here said, there's some more at my feet. Pick them up. Now notice, the complaint or the threat was made that you will be arrested on criminal trespass unless you obey these orders. You have a lot of crime in this city. Yesterday I read another article about the district attorney, Mark Skirka, who will be out of office soon. I covered the case. I was going to repost Let's Frame the Mexican, which was a video I did on a boy by the name of Gaitan, where they lied and got that kid in prison. But either way, yesterday they did a whole nother article that many of the sexual assault cases of minors, this is a front page on the local from yesterday, are going to be overturned because they did wrong on a lot of these cases. And a judge by the name of Guy Williams even rebuked one of the people from the prosecutor's office and said, "You want me to send somebody in prison for life, and you interviewed that child for 16 minutes?" And the article basically said there was so much corruption within the prosecutor's office. And the judge himself, Guy Williams, rebuked them. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to upload this quick, but I wanted you to see that me being in this park, I gave him the ministry card, that officer. But me being here in this park, if I did not pick up cigarettes at his feet, I'd go to jail. That could be the threat that was made. And they had 4 officers armed with guns stand here. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to go clarify. I'm not going to get my friend George in trouble. I just pulled up. It's about 8:15, and I'm going to upload this. You have so much crime in this city. The murder rate is skyrocketed, and you have time for 4 officers. When I pulled up, George told me, quote, "They've been fucking with us every day." Now, I'm going to go speak to them right now. They often do not answer the door. This is the Flower Bluff station. I have to upload this because the threat that was made, that I took, was if we see you in public, we arrest you on criminal trespass for being in public. Isn't that an amazing thing? Thank you, George. I'm going to take care of business now. Notify everybody I do not have a pistol or a gun on me. I own one that is at my residence. But they felt it was important for them to float the rumor that John carries a gun. Because one of my friends told me about 2 weeks ago that an officer stopped her and said, "Do you know that John carries a gun?" I don't see them as doing law enforcement here. Okay? You've seen me speak on all these issues. I don't see that as law enforcement. Now I'm going to go clarify, but I would not be surprised. By law, I can turn my video on, which you saw me interview that officer about 2 months ago. He was upset on my video. You saw me interview Lieutenant Schwartz. I would not put it past them to shoot a person and to kill him. Now, I'm right here, and this is going to be uploaded. What I want to do is clarify, if I'm in public, I picked up my cigarette butts. And I picked up more, and George and Claire did as well. But I felt bad seeing Claire on her knees. "Yes, sir. Yes, sir." And 4 officers. Yesterday has nothing to do with this area of Flower Bluff. Yesterday, a friend of mine who is a friend with another officer, but I'm not going to mention what, there's another officer implicated in a crime. Okay, that my friend knows about. I was surprised when I saw that, and I saw it. Okay, this is not here in Flower Bluff. This has nothing to do with Flower Bluff. I thought it showed me the level. I was surprised that that other officer did what he did. I don't know that man. He's somewhere else, okay? Something did not my ministry. I've got to upload this now, and that's all I'm going to clarify. If you don't pick up cigarette butts, I understand. I picked up a lot of them because I said I do smoke and it's wrong to throw them on the ground. I'm going to bring an ashtray. But I found it interesting that an officer can say, "Pick the ones up at my feet." And the threat that went out, I don't know who it was directed to, but you will be arrested on criminal trespass. This is a public park. This is a public park. Some of my friends drink. I don't. Okay, now I'm going to go find out and clarify. I'm also going to ask why they told one of my friends. I'm sure they'll lie. But you don't tell my friends that John carries a gun. John does not carry a gun. In the videos where you saw my gun, It's a legal gun that stays at my residence. Okay? Thank you, George.